The first philosophy that I want to share with you guys in our big Forbes takeover is the power of choice. Life is about choices. We're making choices every single day, some big choices, some little choices, but oftentimes it's the big choices that can be scariest because we know the ramifications are hardcore if it goes south and it doesn't work out. So in my case, 10 years ago, I was told, if you want to make it in this business, you got to be like Tom Cruise and Will Smith. They're the two biggest movie stars on the planet. And that just didn't sit right with me in my gut. And I thought, well, I can't be like anybody else. I got to be myself. And I made a choice not to be like those guys and be myself. And by the way, there was no blueprint. That's why it was so scary. It's not like, okay, well, here's the blueprint for the half black, half Samoan pro wrestler who was throwing around 300-pound men for a living. 10 years later, things have worked out and I'm enjoying some good success today. But it was the power of that choice that changed my career. The power of the choice to be yourself and be real. So Forbes Takeover, power of choice. Make that choice. All right, the next philosophy, the next anchor that I want to share with you guys for our big Forbes Takeover today is the power of vision and the importance of having great clarity with that vision, because the more clear that we are with our vision, the greater our chances for success. Now, how it applies to me in my career, about 5-6 years ago, I wanted to come up with a way that bucked the traditional system, and I wanted to connect directly with fans in a real and in an authentic way that just wasn't being done. And I felt social media was that. And I was met with criticism because they were saying, well, listen, there are no more powerful mediums than radio and television. And since then, we've changed the game. And what we're doing right now is become the #1 asset to any marketer, studio, and network. So when we sit in these marketing meetings, the #1 thing is DJ social media, and then radio and television will follow. So sometimes your vision is so big, you don't know how you're going to get there, and that's okay. You don't have to have all the answers. Keep that vision clear, your eye on the prize. Power of vision, Forbes Takeover. All right, guys, the next philosophy and anchor that I want to share with you guys on this big Forbes Takeover day is the power of teamwork and the importance of surrounding yourself with the right group of hungry individuals. So years ago, I wanted to be more than just an actor for hire. I wanted to be a producer. I wanted to be a good producer. I wanted to learn and understand the producing side of the business. I teamed up with Danny Garcia, who of course brings her brilliant business acumen and invaluable insight to the table. And we formed 7 Bucks Productions. But in order for that to be a successful company, we have to have the right team around us. Sat down with Ari Emanuel at WME. Then we hooked up with Brad Slater, our #1 ace, Patrick Weitzel, Jason Hodis, the entire company. Since then, with having that team of people around us, 7 Bucks Productions has become a robust company, and we are kicking ass. So if you want to find success and achieve greatness, surround yourself with the right group of people who are hungry, who are willing to work just as hard as you. Forbes Takeover, the power of teamwork. All right, so for this next philosophy and anchor that I'm going to share with you guys for our Forbes Takeover Day, which we are doing very good, and the response to this has been phenomenal. Well, before I tell you that, just let you know, so I am parked right here. Tonight we're in Miami, my hometown, the premiere of Ballers, which airs this Sunday, but we are blowing it out. This premiere is going to be massive. We're arriving in exotic cars. It's going to be crazy. A bunch of people here are just waiting for me to get out of the truck, but I'm doing Forbes Takeover. Hold on a second. All right, the anchor is the power of our gut. You know, in life, we have all this noise, opinions and questions and information. The key has been for me to do my best to block out all the noise and always listen to my gut that tells me it can be better. This particular thing you're working on can be better. DJ, you can be better. My gut says some other things too, but it's too inappropriate to tell you. Listen to your gut. It's the power of our gut. It's our most trusted advisor. Power of gut, Forbes Takeover. You know who's coming? All right, we're here with my man Larry. There's a lot of kids right here. I'm gonna surprise you. Yo, what's up? And these lovely young ladies are trying to say hello. I'm here with Ashley from Make-A-Wish. Did you have a good time today?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of today?
Everything.
But especially, you know, meeting someone like brown, tattooed, handsome. We've all heard your story, and we're also inspired by you, especially me. Hold on a second.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm good. Here, buddy. You're the man. Appreciate you. You're the man. Who's your favorite movie star?
Yeah!
I think they're so smart, too. I love you guys so much.